Hello everyone. So Barb and I are in the car. Mom decided she's not on video. She's in the car next to us thinking about taking a nap.
I'm laughing at your sunglasses.
They might fit, like, it's cloudy over. It's a gray day in November, but clearly there's some UV because my glasses have changed.
Yeah, so we're sitting in my car in front of, maybe you can see in the background, we were just at the Beer Town in Barrie for lunch, breakfast, brunch. For all you Saskatchewan folk, we do call it lunch, not dinner. Otherwise, we'd be eating Brinner right now.
It's messed up.
So, Kathy, you can make fun of me all you want. So, Tammy brought her project. I did not because I am driving the whole way. We're swapping Mama out this weekend. She spent the week with Tam and her family.
Poor thing. Oh my God. She cut so many fat quarters this week.
She got what?
Cut so many fat quarters.
Oh. I wasn't sure where you're going with that fat comment. So, that's why I was like, what is happening?
I'm not that mean.
No, I know. We do not fat shame in our family.
Hell no.
Or do any of that other profiling of different stereotypes.
Okay, so I did some work this week. I think I'm mostly caught up.
Yeah, you're on camera.
There's some total screw ups on here, but it's fine. It's fine. Nobody knows but me.
That's right.
So I've got this white star to stitch on top. I did most of my white without that filament, but I feel like the top star, it'll be like a special little something. So
let's look at your treasures, because I'm actually thinking, so Tammy is one of those people that is not a fan of Krynic or the blending filament, because it is quite difficult, as I said in the beginning, and I think a couple of times, that blending filament is a bit of a bugger to work with. Where does this go?
So there's 3 of them. So I'll show on
Oh, okay.
picture. Now some of my little stars have fallen out of my little pouch because I didn't make a project bag yet. I just have the bag the project came in, and it's been sliding all over my
So
car.
I've never stitched, but this is
There's instructions.
perfect because I'm
You can do the weird
thinking
thing and actually read them.
they look like, they feel like a badge or a crest you would get at Girl Guide camp. Like that, maybe not as thick, and it doesn't have the really thick plasticky back to them. But Tammy, I'm thinking with this, you're just going to use one of your straight pins or straight needles, your really pokey sharp ones. I should show you folks as I'm looking at it.
You know, I'm going to read the instructions.
Yeah, but I think I would just do straight up through the center.
So, attaching the embellishments. If you want to wash and iron the picture, then do that first, because these will melt under the iron. Oh, I might want to block it first.
Well, you're going to wash your
Glue out.
That's right.
So maybe I'm not stitching that on today. Okay.
Now that we know that, so
the position of the sequin, snowflakes, and bow is shown by the color picture on the front of the kit. So this picture here. Use 1 length of clear sparkle to attach them. My best friend.
Well, I have, so, you know, when we get together in December, we'll do these, we'll attach all of these bits. Now for Linda, who's probably just sitting waiting for us.
No, she's already got it stitched on.
Did she stitch these on too?
Pretty sure if you look at her image. The girl's done.
Wow. So Linda had sent or tagged us, or however you do that on Instagram, that she has completed her entire stitching, and I thought she still had her embellishments to go. Clearly I didn't zoom in.
I feel like they were, I'm not 100%. I'm like
Here,
80%.
take that before I take it home with me, and then I've got extras that I don't need.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and...
I'm still going to finish reading the instructions out loud, though. Yeah, digression.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
a thing with us. So you're using 1 length of clear sparkle to attach them. For the stars, make 2 stitches from the edge of the sequin down into the central hole. For the bow, make 2 vertical stitches over it either side of the knot. Doesn't talk about, oh. Yeah, it doesn't talk about the snowflakes. I assume you just kind of like wrap around it in a couple points.
I would take a really sharp needle. Like did you guys get beading needles or no, just your one needle?
No, you just get the one needle.
Well, what's this one?
It's a spare one that you gave me from a different kit you'd stitched for the store.
Oh, okay. So no, I'm looking at Linda's. Is it okay?
Yeah, you can show it, but I don't think it's going to show up on camera. Yeah, that's not really showing anything.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Anyway, Linda's done, but no, her embellishments are not on. Because you have to stitch the white underneath.
You sure? Oh, well, you just loved that.
I think I loved it before. Yeah, her embellishments are not on. She's just done her stitching underneath. So,
okay.
Sorry. We are all over the map today. So Linda, for you, unfortunately, today is not going to work for us to show you because Tammy's not quite ready. And mine, I'm doing, like I said before, I'm just doing different things. But Linda is a very accomplished seamstress, sewer. She's going to be able to read the directions and likely put them on. And then otherwise, if you're on the struggle bus, Linda, just reach out to me in private and you and I can go through it. We can do a quick video together if you want.
If you don't want to wait for us to catch up.
Mine, I was just telling Tammy while we were eating lunch that I had lost the thread I needed for my trunk of the tree. And I thought I lost it when I had one of the boys in the hospital last week. I thought I lost it there and of course it's one of those fancy threads that's hand dyed. So the likelihood of ever finding the matching thread again. So I thought, oh, I'll have to pull out my DMC color card to figure out how to match up. Well, no, I didn't need to do that. I got underneath my couch and actually had to flip it like on the back of the couch, and it was wrapped. I have a recliner on either end of the couch. So it was actually wrapped up in the metal bits of my couch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I have since got the thread out and have finished all of, I didn't bring it with me today because I'm the driver, but have finished all the blue, or all of my tree trunk, I should say, from our middle point all the way up. So all the branches and whatnot are done. And then I'm still working some of that Krynic, which I'm not going to say I regret it because it looks really, really good, but I will be very cognizant of the next project I do if I'm swapping out colors and whatnot. I am not, maybe not going to do like 70% of it in Krynic and those fancy threads. So
it's fair.
So Tammy's working away here on her white star.
Stitch all the way down.
I had a funny story from my drive last weekend. So I picked up, I got a brand new car last Friday, last week. And the first major drive I had done with it was bringing Mom to Tammy in Barrie last weekend. And I brought my sister-in-law with me, and we decided to come up to Barrie, spend the night. And that's where, I had screamed at the host we were staying at and dropped some F-bombs and whatnot. But anyway, so Chrissy and I were doing some Christmas shopping, and I shut my location off on my phone because I didn't want anybody to be able to see where I was doing my shopping. So we tee-heed about that, and Chrissy went into her location. And
did you lose your car?
No, we didn't. But we were just talking about, the location settings that I use, like how to share where I'm at to keep me safe, and what she uses with her family. So she went into her settings, right? Because I use an Apple phone. She uses a
Android?
Yeah. I was going to say one of those green ones because it has the green messages, but that's not right. Technology. Anyway, so she goes into her location and she starts laughing. And I said to her, what's so funny about it? And she proceeds to turn and show me her phone. And it said that her last drive was a risky drive. So anyway, we had quite the giggle about that one.
Maybe you shouldn't be putting this on camera, Miss Insurance person.
Meh. My insurance people, they would laugh at me actually. Because we know that auto is not my forte.
That's fair.
Yeah. Well, and then after I bought the car, Robbie said to me, he said, how many cylinders does your car have? Because he didn't participate in the vehicle, right? Because I'm a strong, independent woman. I can do vehicle purchases on my own. Anyway, he asked me how many cylinders my car had. Well, it has 2.4.
No.
But that's what...
4, 6, or 8.
Well, whatever the thing, anyway, it said 2.4. Anyway, I still don't know how many cylinders the car has, but it's definitely not 2.4, folks. So, what is that's the engine size? The 2.4?
I don't even think you actually care, so why are we even...
I don't know, making conversation, but but now, like, what's the 2.4? Because I know I saw that somewhere.
I don't know what you're asking me right now.
Oh, well, we're just going to give up on that. And okay, for all you folks at me that are shouting or maybe just laughing because I absolutely do not understand vehicles, it's just not my gig. But hey, ask me about time value of money or financial calculations and I can whip through those like nobody's business. But
right,
how to change the oil in a vehicle or
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2.4 liters. But
perfect. So we're in Barrie and it's a bit of a gloomy day.
So we're wondering if people want a class to learn how to make a project bag.
Yeah. That requires sewing, and I'm definitely not teaching that class.
But you would participate, though. You would certainly bring joy to it.
Sure, absolutely. Absolutely. I would bring a whole lot of ridiculousness, for sure. That's my happy place.
Where am I stitching?
I'm not sure what you're doing right now. Why are you doing...
Because when I go up,
yeah,
I have to like loop on the back side to do, because this is where my stitch ends.
Okay.
So I can't start the next stitch right there without looping on the back
Can I show
side.
you something?
So I just go up and then back down again.
Can I just show you something? Tammy, you're going to be... Okay, so
if I go sideways, it works, but I like the up-down better.
So 4 from the top. Okay. So where did you go in last? You went in the top? Okay. Yeah. So...
Where are you going? Why are you backwards? Okay. And my X's aren't the same.
Yes, they are. Calm your panties. So, when you come up here, you go in like that. Okay?
But I don't want to be sideways.
So... But anyway, this is how you would do it, right? You would go do all of your stitches up, do a half stitch all the way up. Oh, you finished that stitch. So then I would, sorry. So then what I would do here is I would bring my needle down.
Should we show them?
So come in like that, and then you would finish this one. But I'm going to come all the way down.
Do you love the fact that I'm all in your business right now?
Oh, I don't care.
Can you even see what you're doing?
I can see what I'm doing. I can't see what you're videoing, which...
Believe it or not, I think people can actually see what you're doing.
Okay.
Shocking.
So this is... What I'm doing would be the English method of sewing, cross stitch sewing, I guess. Okay, so I'm just going to count your next row. Okay, so we do have those ones. Did those. We're gonna come down one. Do you want to? So I'm going to now go up 9. So this is how I would. So you know how you were doing every other stitch?
Mm-hmm.
So then I would go. Can you see?
Yep.
So I would do half of my. I would do one leg. Okay, I think there's my 9. And do you see how you do the... Then I finish the top part. The top leg of my stitch. And the last one.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay. So I'm just about finished what I have to do for the week. I think that star is the last little piece. Dropping my stuff everywhere. Where are we going in the pattern this week?
We are going, yeah, I'll take the starting page, which is this one.
Oh.
She literally did, folks, dropped everything all over the car. So we are going to...
So we've done here.
Yeah, we're going down the next row.
So we're doing this row. Wow, we're close, eh?
Yeah, we're like 3 weeks away. So we've got this one, 1, 2, 3, yeah, essentially 3. But I think for me, like I've finished everything except for some of the Kreineke, or like I have those one, I think I have one bird left and that's it. And then I'm moving on. But my plan is I'm going to go down and stitch all of the remainder of my tree. To get that out of the way, and then I can put that thread away and then maybe not lose it in the couch again. And then I will muck about with some beads and whatnot. Yeah, we are so close. And this, I actually anticipated this. I know when we had planned this out, Tammy, we had talked about trying to make sure we had an easy enough project to keep people, 1, interested, and 2, with a staggered amount to do each week.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this was a good project to start with.
Yeah, it was a good beginner's project.
Yeah, I think so too.
I've learned a few things about myself in doing this. 1, I really struggle to follow a pattern.
That is, I don't know where that comes from, but I struggle to, I cannot do anything. Like if the pattern tells me, well, you can see, right? I didn't do anything normal.
Yeah.
Normal on mine. I was like, I have to deviate. Mind you, the projects I've been stitching for Like the model stitches I've been doing for your store, I haven't deviated.
Has that been hard for you?
It has, because, oh, and I forgot to bring it. So I did, remember the greeting card?
Yeah.
So the greeting card that I'm doing, it's so super cute. It's supposed to be a happy birthday card. And it's a little dog, and it has a present with a tag on it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And the tag, you backstitch happy birthday. I didn't backstitch happy birthday. I actually backstitched Sewing Cafe.
Aww.
I did. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. And I forgot it again. So my apologies. And it's not going in the mail because Canada Post is on strike right now. So we'll find a different way to...
Oh, yeah, we should probably talk about that. We have been free shipping since I took over the store with the online store as we get everything uploaded in that. There's a few items we've had to remove from the store because, oh my goodness, the cost of the shipping on it. It was going to cost me more money to ship something and pay to like purchase the item than it was for someone to actually pay me for what we had it.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, sorry, I can't ship that.
Spools of thread would be the prime example, right?
So there was somebody who ordered 2 spools of thread, and I was able to ship them through the oversized letter mail, and I broke even on it. And I'm like, you know what? If you're in the middle of nowhere in Canada and you're ordering thread because you can't get to the store, as long as I'm not losing money, fine, I will do it. No, it was a cutting mat, one of the large cutting mats, because it's so big.
Yeah.
There was just no way. But so what I'm trying to say is free shipping is done. However, I think we've kept our shipping reasonable. We have a local delivery area. If your purchase is over $30 in our local delivery area, it's free. If it's under $30, we'll still do it. We're just going to charge you $3. And
that's fair.
We're delivering it as we're in the area. We're guaranteeing within a week of your order, which I think is reasonable. For people further away from us, like you would be an example, it's free shipping on any purchase $90 or above as a subtotal, and $10.99 if it's less than that.
That's fair. That's definitely fair, because I know, right, I've been buying stitchy stuff and yarn, and I buy it from all over Canada, and I try to stay within Canada for sure. I like to shop local, only because I don't really have a local stitchy store or a local yarn store close to me. So in saying that, like a spool of thread to get that shipped to me, right, was going to cost $12 from one of my stitchy stores, and I don't need that thread that bad on a spool, right?
Yeah.
So then I would, instead of buying spools of thread, I was buying skeins of thread, because they can go in letter mail. But now with the strike, that doesn't work out either.
So there's still shipping. It's just going to be much slower. So hopefully the strike gets resolved soon. I understand the point of view from the union wanting to protect their jobs. I also understand that Canada Post has been losing a lot of money for a lot of years, and something's got to give. So where that happy balance is, I don't know. I'm not going to get political and comment. But hopefully it can be found, and soon, because we want our shipping back, folks. Now I've got to figure out who else we're shipping with, because I was sticking with Canada Post. I want to support. Yeah.
I know we're doing different things at work, but we're also a very large national corporation, right? So our means are different than some of the smaller local businesses, and I'd much rather go in store, but to drive 6 or 7 hours to you is a bit rough. Mind you, I do have my own local shipper.
There's a package in the back here.
Yeah, there is Christmas presents, so that worked out well for me. But I guess if any of you are up north and I'm doing a trek down south, you can let me know and I'll collect your package and bring it back for you.
And have a collection point in Espanola or something.
Yeah, something. Wow. Buy me lunch. I'll meet you anywhere, I guess. As long as it's ethnic food and not...
As long as it's tasty food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot. I bought something for you yesterday. This is funny because gift is not our love language.
No, it's not.
But I saw these and I didn't think you had ordered them for you.
I didn't. Ooh, salt licorice, folks. Okay, people are going to be incredibly disgusted. Some people will. But I think the Scandinavian, and we grew up on this stuff.
I feel like if you're not Scandinavian, you think this is the most disgusting thing in the... But they even have like salt licorice ice cream in Denmark, which is very popular.
So this is, I think these are extra salt, are they?
So
they are.
So I'm going to translate it for you. It's extra strong salt licorice with chili.
I like spice. So we just had breakfast and we all ordered the same breakfast. Well, and I proceeded to tell...
She was showing off to the server, I'm going to order it as it comes on the menu. And I'm like, you know I have a medical condition that requires me to say no this, no that. Thank you for being a...
Anyway, I told him how easy I was. And... To which then on my way out, I was like, does he think I'm some old cougar? Anyway, we laughed.
Didn't Mom lecture you? Like, you shouldn't be walking around telling servers you're easy?
Oh boy, that's not even what I was just saying that I was the easy one in the party. Easy to feed.
Right?
Yeah.
And then that made me think of the easy pants pattern by Wardrobe by Me. I have to make them. Just because Mom said I couldn't wear tearaways when I was in high school.
Right?
Because no daughter of hers was wearing pants that were that easy to tear off. So now I have to make the easy pants. Maybe I should make Mom a pair.
I was just going to say, you should make Mom a pair.
And I'm going to make it out of the super comfy fleece that just came in because she's going to love them so much that she's going to fall in love with them, and then we'll tell her what they're called.
Right? But she'll tear them off. And then we'll want to put them back together.
Oh, I wasn't going to make them tearaways. It's way too many snaps.
I know, that seems like a lot of work.
No, they're stitched up the side. They're a fully stitched pant. They're just an easier pant to make. So they're called the easy pants.
Oh.
But, you know, that Danish to English translation, you know, when English isn't your first language, or maybe she knows, Danish sense of humor, right? She probably does know of the different connotations.
A little bit.
It's fun.
Anyway. I think so. If not, Annie Kate's will tell her.
Because she's watching everything. Thank you.
Annie Kate's get her good. Tell her there's something absolutely ridiculous. We could play balderdash with these pants. Because listen, sorry, let me finish this thought and then I'll go to another one. When I was a kid, balderdash was my favorite game and I rocked at it. I know that's going to shock all you folks with all the words I have, but anyway, did you see the comment on one of those posts on Instagram? Because I always, allude to the fact that I have the gift of gab. Somebody wrote on one of her stitchy comments, she's like, you sure can talk. Oh my God. It made me laugh so hard, but I wasn't sure. I'm assuming it was, meant for me. Otherwise, I'm just making it about me, but, because I have that ability too.
So we have people who aren't stitching along who are watching the videos just because they think we're fun.
Okay, well, it's true.
I get some people saying, please don't stop the videos.
Oh.
There's been a couple times one woman came in with tears in her eyes because she's like, I was just watching your video and I was laughing so hard I had to come over.
So the girls at work, they watched the video, was it last week's, and came in and they were killing themselves. They were laughing so hard. They're like, you and your sister are absolutely ridiculous.
Could you imagine growing up with us? I kind of feel bad for Kenny, who doesn't like to be called Kenny, but I still do. Sorry, Ken.
Yep. Yeah. I don't feel bad for him. I happen to be the middle child, by the way. and he is the oldest, so no.
Where's your fiddle?
Oh, don't even get me started. Middle child, it is an absolute thing. For all you middle children out there, you know we are the forgotten one.
The forgotten. I was left at home. You were not.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, but
The forgotten one.
that's because you were so quiet. You needed to speak up a little. Anyway, folks, we won't keep you much longer. We're sitting in a car and there's lots of people coming in and out of the restaurant looking at us like we have 10 heads, which I absolutely appreciate. So
It's not just me that says 10 heads.
I think it's
gives
a
me
thing.
trouble. He's like, it's 2 heads. You know the saying's 2 heads, right? And I'm like, no, it's 10.
Really?
Maybe it's from you. Anyway. Thanks for staying with us. Sorry. Yeah, we do chat.
We digress a little.
So we'll see you next week. Probably at this point, you know everything you need to know to stitch up until we add the embellishments. There's really nothing extra, but come back and watch anyway, because we're just going to talk about all kinds of random stuff and make you laugh.
Can I just say that when we first started this project, the intention, I think, was we were going to do our first stitches together in video, and then we were going to do our last stitches together, like in person together and video. And somehow it's morphed into an every week chit chat, which I'm okay with, because I, like I said, I got words, so.
It'll be what it is.
Yeah. Okay, folks, we'll see you next week.
Bye now.